MMA Boxing Talk here. I just wanted to put out a quick video talking about the middleweight division. So, of course, about a week ago, Dana White scrapped the George St. Pierre versus Bisping fight. That's not happening anymore. Yoel Romero was getting the title shot, and then Bisping comes out with an injury again. I don't know whether to believe it or not. It is what it is, but it kind of seems ironic or whatever that Bisping just was in a rush to fight George St. Pierre. He wanted to fight George St. Pierre in the summer, but now that that's not happening. Yoel Romero comes in. Bisping's injured all of a sudden. I don't know. He wasn't talking about that injury when the GSP fight was still on, So anyway, whatever. But Dana White said that Yoel Romero versus Robert Whittaker could fight for an interim title. Now I know everyone's going to be bitching and moaning about this, and I get it. As long as GSP's not in the picture, I think that's the best thing in this scenario. And if the UFC gives Romero versus Whittaker, which is a great fight by the way, an interim title shot, I have no problem with that. No problem at all, as long as Bisping fucking fights the winner at the end of this year, obviously. But Yoel Romero, as much as people say, he's the guy that's most deserving. I know that word is a joke anymore, but he's the most deserving. I mean, Robert Whittaker went out there and fucked up Jacare a lot better. A lot of people had Jacare beating Yoel Romero in their fight. And Yoel Romero, as much as he's a tremendous fighter, he is a fucking cheater. And I mean, I just hate this whole situation. But I wouldn't hate on Romero versus Whittaker for an interim title. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, I know a lot of people aren't gonna like this either, or aren't gonna like this. I'm not a huge fan of it, but as long as we get some closure, let fucking Bisping heal up. Let him make this fight in December. Have Yoel and Whittaker fight. I don't know, sometime in the summertime, maybe even August. But have them fight at the winner fights Bisping at the end of the year. Let Bisping get healthy. I mean, for all we know, Bisping, I mean, who knows with his knee injury? I mean, he wasn't talking about that at all, like I said, when the GSP fight was still on. Maybe it's just Bisping wanting more time to prepare, knowing this is actually a reality now, which it sucks for Bisping. He thought he was going to get a crazy payday with GSP. I mean, that would have been huge, but I'm happy it's not happening because GSP would have never defended that middleweight title. He would have just fucked up the division. He already did put, he put this division on hold. I know Bisping had an injury, whatever, but it is what it is. I just wanted to give my take. I really do like, though, Romero versus Whittaker. I think that's a flip a coin fight, to be quite honest, because I mean, the way Whittaker dealt with the grappling of Jacare Souza was just with ease, So, and we know Yoel gets tired if he can, weather the first two, three rounds. Robert Whittaker, he's definitely capable of winning this fight, and of course, Romero's capable of shutting your lights out. And he's capable of cheating, staying on the stool longer, putting too much water on him, all that shit, which I really hope they start just taking points off of him. Sorry about that. What I think they should do with Yoel Romero, the next time don't even give him a warning, just take a point right off of him right away. And I would actually tell him before the fight, listen, if I see anything, especially such a repeat offender like Yoel, any little thing, too much water, staying on the stool an extra 5 seconds, point, take it away right away. I don't see why not. I mean, this guy, nobody tries to get away with the things that Yoel does on a consistent basis. So I mean, he just did it again with the Weidman fight back in November. Yoel, was on the stool too long. Weidman was pissed off. They don't do nothing. They take a point. Boom. But anyway, it wouldn't have changed the outcome of that fight. But regardless, that's it for this one. If you like the video, subscribe. Check me out on Twitter at MMA Boxing Talk 1. Peace.